an interleague matchup. We'll see the Detroit Tigers taking on the San Francisco Giants. Should be a great game of baseball coming up soon.
Interleague baseball, the Detroit Tigers looking to pick up a W on the road. This young pitcher is oohed and ahhed 'em all, and Madison Bumgarner will try and ooh and ah 'em again. He's on the mound. 2K Sports presents Major League Baseball Sunday afternoon. Steve, what do you think? What's he thinking about looking at this Detroit hitter lineup?
Well, as a hitter, it's difficult to face Madison Bumgarner. He's got that kind of slinging action, that kind of low three-quarter delivery. The ball looks like it's coming out of right field. Tough to pick up out of his hand. He has good stuff and movement, but great deception.
Jimmy Leyland's put this lineup together for this ball game. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to look at the best player in baseball, and that's Miguel Cabrera, best hitter in baseball. He can do everything in the batter's box. There's none better. He can go out of the zone to hit a single to right field to drive in runs, and if you make a mistake, we know the power that he has.
And our leadoff hitter, here's Austin Jackson.
For the Detroit Tigers, center fielder, number 14, Austin Jackson.
Smashes that one towards the shortstop. That's one away.
For the Detroit Tigers,
We'll take a look here and see where the Giants are positionally around the diamond. Infield, outfield factors in this one, John?
Well, Angel Pagan can take his glove to any of the outfield positions, and he plays each one equally as well. He's one of the best at climbing up the wall, going and robbing home runs from the hitters. Not the biggest name in the league, but very well respected for his defense.
And it's Torrey Hunter at the plate with one away. Giants, one of the best teams at home in the National League last year, and boy, did that help them out. They just know how to play in their home ballpark and use that triple alley that's out there in right center. And the Tigers get their first hit of the game. But despite the good home record for the Giants, they did have some troubles hitting here at home. A long drought for them, and they didn't have a home run in this ballpark late in the season, Steve.
You know, it's amazing. I mean, they would still win games even though they did knock the ball out of the ballpark. They found ways to get guys on, get them over, and get them in. A unique offensive method, but it worked for them.
Bumgarner gets set and delivers. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
A fantastic year for Madison Bumgarner, who keeps getting better as a pitcher each season. 16-11 in the regular season, 191 strikeouts. Rock solid starter for the World Series champs.
Here's the pitch. This one swung on and driven hard. 2 away. And they'll hold him at first base. Our discussion, Steve was talking about Madison Bumgarner. He did struggle in the playoffs, though. Rested a bit in the NLCS. Called it arm fatigue. 2 straight years. He's had 200-plus innings, John.
And that'll wear on you, especially for a young guy like Madison Bumgarner, who's basically a power pitcher, but when they needed him most in the World Series, he stepped up for his...
Swung on. That is hit hard by Fielder. It is long gone. Goodbye home run, and the Tigers are on the scoreboard. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a 2-run shot like that. Let's take a look at the change in the win expectancy brought on by that 2 RBI homer.
A great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here, and an early lead.
Now I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first and put the pressure on. For the Tigers, they've gotten themselves a lead here, and they've done it with a good approach at the plate. I like what we've seen in their ability to manufacture offense.
Here's the delivery. Slider just misses. 1-0. When the offense gets it going like we've seen here, guys, no telling where we'll end up.
Well, you're right, Gary, and they sure hope they can clamp down on this lineup and make some quality pitches to get these guys out.
And getting guys out any way you can, John, at this point, that's the key. They've looked pretty shaky at the start. And that will do it as Pagan puts it away. And it didn't take long. Our first 2 runs. First inning, trouble coming. The Tigers lead it 2-0.
Now batting for the San Francisco
It's going to be Doug
Giants.
Fister on the mound. He's starting for Detroit. Steve will be focusing here on these San Francisco hitters. What's he thinking about?
Doug Fister's a much better pitcher than I think people give him credit for. At times he can nibble, but when he's aggressive in the zone with that sinker, he gets a lot of ground ball outs, and then he mixes in an exceptional slider.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That's one away. This is how the Giants are lining up. In our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
I'm going to be looking for Buster Posey to do something special in this one, whether it's behind the plate or at the bat. Not many catchers can bat in the middle of the lineup. Buster Posey is entrenched in that spot for this team.
Let's see how the Tigers line up on defense. Particular standouts here, John?
Austin Jackson's a highlight reel waiting to happen. An unbelievable athlete who's not afraid to run into a wall, dive for balls to make great catches. When you're an outfielder and you're not afraid to make mistakes, more often than not, you're going to help your team by being aggressive.
The pitch from Fister. Low for a ball to Scudero.
You know, the Tigers looked like a team on a mission last postseason, but they won a decisive Game 5 against the A's in the ALDS, carried that momentum on to sweep the Yankees in the championship series, but they ended up on the wrong side of the sweep in the World Series against the Giants.
The 2-0 pitch. He waves at that fastball, 2-1. Go back to what we were talking about with the Tigers. They constructed to be a deep playoff team with their lineup for pitching. That long layoff, John, going into the World Series hurt.
An eternity to be off that long. 5 or 6 days when you're just sitting around, and they tried to play simulated games. They tried to play inter-squad games. It's just not the same. That adrenaline's not there. You need that adrenaline when you're hitting. You need that adrenaline when you're pitching. And a layoff of that long to players is a lifetime.
Hit on the ground. And Fielder picks it up. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Third base, number 58, Pablo Sandoval.
So with 2 down, it'll be Pablo Sandoval. A career 267 number off Detroit. Swung on line to right center field, and Sandoval's got himself a base hit.
Well, with 2 outs and no one on base, chances of scoring a run seem pretty scarce, but they get that 2-out hit. Now they have some life.
And with 2 down, it'll be Buster Posey. The pitch from Fister. That one is fouled by Posey. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And it's going to be Hunter. And he's there to retire the side. And so Doug Fister heads to the dugout. Works his way out of the first inning without allowing anyone to score. Next up, Tigers. And Johnny Peralta to lead it off.
Number 27, Johnny Peralta.
Bumgarner gets set and delivers. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
He looked really out of sync on that swing. Swung late. Looks like he wasn't anticipating the fastball.
And good eye there by Johnny Peralta to even the count.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
1-1 pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2.
Well, the backdoor breaking ball right there. They set up away and executed the pitch perfectly.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him, 1 away.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
One down, here's Alex Avila. Lifetime, he's picked up no hits, 3 at-bats off Bumgarner. First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to deal with right there. You might be looking for a fastball. You get the breaker down and away.
Here's the pitch. And with 2 strikes on him now, Alex Avila needs to protect. Here's the delivery. Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
Just drops that one in there. Good break on it, 83 miles per hour.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
And Infante's batting. He's hitting .333 lifetime off the Giants. And he starts him off with a strike on the inside part of the plate.
That's a great choice of pitches right there. Not much the hitter can do with that. Just try to spoil it, maybe go after the next one.
And Bumgarner can't get him to swing at that. It'll be low.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
Swing liner back up the middle. That one gets through for a base hit.
Boy, after 2 outs, they finally got a man on board right here in this inning. So let's see if they can get back-to-back hits going and maybe get some momentum.
Pfister is at the plate now. This is his 5th year in the league.
Well, Gary, you can look at it a couple ways. You can say, look, we've got the lead. Let's play for another.
On the ground to short. Crawford. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Detroit 2. San Francisco nothing. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. Right near the bay, San Francisco, and the park, cloudy overhead, fresh air all around. And it's Hunter Pence in the box now. Ball! Hitting .250 lifetime against the Tigers. And it is a 1-ball count as we kick off this bottom half. Here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch, a slider in there, 1-1.
Well, that's what the breaking ball does. It starts in the zone and breaks out of the zone. Usually a good low ball hitter can try to do something with it. Let's see what he can do.
1-1 pitch. Swings, hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Jackson. Play is made.
Number 9.
And it's Belt batting. Called strike from Pfister. Count is 0-1.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
And the called strike will be taken by Belt. And Pfister outside for a ball.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
And Belt watches that one outside. The pitch from Pfister. Fouled off.
Oh!
Now the 2-2. There's a ground ball to Fielder. He picks it up, and he steps on first. That's the second out.
Number 35, Brandon Crawford.
And Crawford's in the box. Strike one. Pfister gets him swinging.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
Ball. Tries a curveball, but it misses. 1-1. Outside as Crawford takes it for a ball.
Strike two.
2-1 pitch is a changeup taken for called strike two.
A very effective pitch. The changeup painting the outside corner. Now you can go back hard in or go soft away again.
Crawford will foul that one away.
Foul.
The pitch from Pfister. Crawford ground ball. Played by Peralta. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Still unable to find the offense. San Francisco still a Zippo up there. It's going to be Jackson now.
14, Austin Jackson.
And here's the first one.
Ball one.
And Bumgardner can't get him to swing at that. It'll be low. And taking a look here, the pitch types that he's thrown today that have yielded hits.
And you can see that four-seam fastball. It's been hit 2 times.
Well, John, that's the one pitch that they've been able to see coming out of his hand. It's just the 3rd inning. So far, he's been fantastic out there, the way he's mixed those pitches up overall.
Hit foul by Jackson.
Foul. Strike two.
Swung on, missed Austin Jackson to even it up.
Well, I tell you what, you throw a cutter with that velocity, that's a great pitch. You understand why the hitter swung late.
The 2-2 pitch.
You're out.
Swing and a miss. That's it. Austin Jackson retired on the K.
The pitch is too close to take, but you've got to try to make contact with it. Swings right through it. Strike 3.
And it's Torrey Hunter in the box now. One of the great fielding outfielders of all time, Torrey Hunter. He gets so much attention for how he can play any outfield position. People often overlook that he's also had a great career at the plate. And he starts him out. And a swing and a miss on Bumgardner's delivery, and the count goes to 0-1. Tell you about the offensive numbers for Hunter last year. 92 runs. He hit .313. So, Steve, definitely more than just the great D.
Well, listen, Torrey Hunter hit one of the best spots in all of baseball, behind Mike Trout in front of Albert Pujols. Couldn't be better. However, behind Austin Jackson, in front of Miguel Cabrera, not a bad spot either with the Tigers.
Here's the 1-1. He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
The 1-2 on its way. Hunter fouls that one away. That swung on, hit on the ground. He dives and gets it. And he's out at first. What an out. In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
And here's Miguel Cabrera. Lifetime 1 for 3 off Madison Bumgarner. The pitch. And the pitch is taken for a strike by Cabrera.
A fastball up in the zone like that, a pitch a lot of guys like to hit. He just couldn't swing the bat.
Let's go, Giants!
Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a smash. And that will do it as Pagan puts it away. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. And we'll see the Giants. It's going to be Blanco now.
Number 7 for Blanco.
Fister unable to get it in there.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
It's a called strike to Blanco. Hitting .229 lifetime off Detroit.
There's really no explanation of why he has trouble against this team, but he struggles against every pitcher.
He watches that one sail high. Ball 2. Fister kicks, delivers the 2-1 pitch. Now Blanco with a 3-1 count.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Here's the pitch. That misses. Ball 4. We're going to see if we'll get some motion on the base pass.
Number 40.
Well, he can throw a slider in that location, but he just missed with that one and lost.
And Bumgarner's batting. Mixing your pitch types. Key to performance like the one we're seeing today on the mound. Here's a look at what he's been doing.
Well, there's no doubt about his command in this game today, doing a great job of alternating his pitch choices.
And you have to give some credit to the catcher as well. They're working together, effectively going through these hitters, knowing how they want to attack them. But Gary, when you're trailing.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that gets the tying run on board. This is an opening for San Francisco.
Gary may have surprised himself right there. Good piece of hitting by the pitcher. Hey, nothing like giving yourself a little offensive support.
It's Angel Pagan stepping in. Torres, the runner at first base. Blanco's at third. They throw wide with the first one. There he goes, Blanco. Squares, takes that bat back, 2-0. And he is out at the plate. I don't know if the batter missed a sign or what, but you talk about running into an out. Catcher able to get that ball where he wants it. Once he's got it, that's an easy out.
You know, I can't imagine that call came from the dugout. Somebody must have seen something in the pitcher's delivery, but that wasn't a very smart play.
Ball 3, Angel Pagan lays off it and now in real danger of walking him.
The pitcher can't find the zone right here, but I'm still giving my hitter the green light. I think he has enough discipline to get a good pitch and try to drive it.
Had him swinging 3-0, but he misses 3-1.
Now this is a big pitch right here, guys.
He's ready. The 3-1. Set up inside that time, and it's a called strike. 3-2.
That's an outstanding breaking ball for a strike on the inside part of the plate. It locked the hitter up. He just froze and couldn't swing at it.
Here comes the full count pitch from Pfister. It's hit foul by Pagan. And on a full count, Pagan fouls off another.
Well, to me, the advantage right now is in the hitter's hands. He just threw his best fastball right there, thought he had it in a good spot, but the hitter fouled it off to keep alive. Advantage hitter. So many guys just go up to the plate and swing just to swing the bat. This is what you call a professional at bat. He was patient, he worked the count, he worked the pitcher, and he got that free pass.
So, let's see what Michael Scudero can do in this big moment.
That walk is the tying run in this situation. Now he's got to look for a ground ball, try to get the double play and get out of this inning.
Here's the first one. And Pfister outside for a ball. And Steve, you issue walks, as has happened here in this inning. You limit now what you can do. You got to get the guys out, not let anybody else on.
Well, that's right. He's going to have to look for a ball down in the zone, try to get the hitter hit on top of it and get that double play.
It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there. Now Avila sets up. This one's grounded foul wide of first. And Pfister with a 1-2 delivery. Here's a check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Evens it at 2. Here's the delivery. Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2.
Trying to get the ground ball out. You throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
The full count pitch. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. To second for 1 and 2. They got both of them that time. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Still unable to find the offense. San Francisco still a Zippo up there. And Prince Fielder will lead it off. Homered back in the first inning. And we've got Jose Majaras on the mound. He's been chosen to take over out there. And the 4th inning underway. It is an 0-1 count.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't, but he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
There's a swing and a line drive. And that's going to be a base hit for Fielder.
Great piece of hitting right there, leading off the inning with a hit. Now they're in a great situation to try to score some runs.
It's Dirks at the plate. Over 5 career at-bats, no hits off the Giants. First pitch on the way. It's fouled away. The pitch. Slider misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he started this slider on the outside part of the plate to try to get him to chase it, but it broke off the plate.
The 1-1 now. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And Pence is there. He's taking charge, puts it away.
This one looked like it might fall in no man's land out there, but the right fielder able to get over and put him away.
And it's Johnny Peralta at the plate with 1 down. Batting .333. That's a 2 for 6 lifetime against Jose Majaras. Fielder's the runner at first. And Peralta will take that one low. I think he lost the feel on that slider, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. That is fastball 2-0, and he missed it. 2-1. 25 career at bats, 6 hits off the Giants. 2-1 pitch. Now Peralta, the 3-1 count.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
Line drive left of the bag and foul. The 3-2 pitch. Peralta fouls off another. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it's through. Credit Peralta, base hit. This a great situation for some offense.
Well, you wonder he had the energy to run to first base after seeing that many pitches, fouling off pitches, taking tough pitches, but he did. Well, thank goodness he only had to run 90 feet because I'd imagine he was pretty tired.
Avila will get his chance at the plate now. Nothing yet in 4 ABs against the Giants. Here we go with the first pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
Pitch on the way. Started to go around, held that bat back, though. It's an even count at 1. Swing and a miss on the slider. 1-2. One-two pitch coming. That is a strike 3. Alex Avila didn't even take a hack at that one, and he's down. Boy, that is 4 pitches early in this ball game to get a job done, leave that runner stranded.
Yeah, and even if you make an out right there, you want to make a quality out and get the runner over from second base to third base. Didn't get it done there.
And Infante's batting. He's a veteran, 12 years under his belt. Peralta's on at first base. Fielder's on second. And the called strike is taken by Infante.
A good late break, hard break on that breaking pitch. Outstanding effort.
On the way. Swing and a liner to right center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. Fielder is heading home. Fielder scores.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steven, looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
Pfister is at the plate now. You could say you saw it coming, but the momentum has been earned. This lineup means business.
And if you look at how this team is hitting right now, you have to say they're very much in control of this game at this point.
And gets set for the first pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. And I think John's got a valid point about the momentum and energy we're seeing in the field right now. This offense does not look like it's going to let up.
No, it certainly doesn't look like it's going to let up. The pitching is faltering. They're making mistakes.
Up the middle. Crawford throws on to first. Side is retired. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Tigers with a 3-run lead. Things will start getting a little more difficult as we look to the third man to lead it off. You hope things work your way. Let's see whether or not they are for Jim Lee. He's watched his club stake out a nice advantage, probably thinking about making sure his pitching plans keep up with the runs. First pitch on the way to Sandoval. Called strike from Pfister. Count is 0-1.
But Gary, we're into the 4th inning right now, and as you start to flip the lineup over again, they've only gotten 2 hits, so they're going to have to really evaluate what they should be looking for at the plate, and maybe they need to be a little bit more patient and make them work.
And strike 2. Pablo Sandoval now. He's got to choke up a little bit here on this next one.
Fischer's a good pitcher, but he's given a great performance in this one.
We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
Pretty impressive stuff, the way he's been pounding this strike zone. It's an indication of the performance we're seeing from him. You don't have success without good use of mixing locations.
You know, John, I agree. I think that he's kept hitters off balance. Every once in a while, I don't like the pitch selection, but he's executed that pitch even when it was the wrong one.
And it's Buster Posey standing in.
What an unbelievable season from Buster Posey. You can see early on, comeback player of the year was his, but he turned that into an MVP season as well.
First pitch to him. A swing line to left center. That's going to be a base hit for Posey. That'll bring up Hunter Pence. Buster Posey, well, what a comeback. Ended the year .336, 103 RBIs, 24 home runs. I mean, really, just a sensational year. You got to tip your cap to him.
Well, unbelievable year and an unbelievable leader. And I think that his team did a lot of good things for him by allowing him to play first base on some days to give those legs some rest so he's not behind the plate every single game.
Ground ball, Pence. And it's plucked off the field. That's one out. Over to first, he is safe. Almost a double play, not quite enough time.
You know, I think they wanted to get the double play right there, but getting the lead runner at second base at least keeps them from having a runner in scoring position.
And it's Belt batting. Now the first pitch. And a grounder. Is it the last out? Played by Peralta. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
Yeah, we like to recognize outstanding performances in our game, so let's do it right now with our Player of the Game award. Doug Fister, he brought his stuff today, and we noted.
Well, any starting pitcher will tell you that the last thing he wants to ever have to do is to turn the game over to the bullpen. They like to finish what they start, and that's exactly what he did today. He had all his pitches working, and he had complete command of the strike zone out there. He kept his lineup in check for the entire game and finished it strong.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and the pitching, the better part of it, came away with a win.
And before the game, you probably would have thought 3 runs might not be enough to win this game, but lo and behold, it was.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon.